Welcome to the Spread Zone and welcome back. I'm Cheech. Week 8 has begun. The Rams, they covered the spread of +3. All right, they won 30-20. The total of 50 went over. Vegas is 47. Let's go ahead and see what we have Sunday. The Eagles are heading into Cincinnati. All right, as 2.5-point underdogs. Over under is 47.5. Money line is +125. Okay. Eagles are 4-2 on the season. The Bengals are 3-4-0 against the spread. The Eagles are 3-3-0. The Bengals are 4-3-0. All right, they're gonna play this game in Cincinnati. I like Philly in this game. All right, let's go ahead and take Philly. Not only that, we're gonna lock this up. All right, let's go ahead and lock this up. Call your bookie, tell them you want this. All right, and put money on it. All right, let's go. Let's take Philly. Let's take the Eagles by the half point. Get them at +3. All right, if you get them at 2.5. Don't do that. I want them at +3. So if they lose by a field goal, we'll take the push. All right. So first game, first lock right there. Let's go ahead and lock down the Eagles. All right. Then we're gonna have, what's the next game on the docket? The next game on the docket is Arizona. They're heading into Miami. Tua is back. All right. Arizona is 3-4-0 on the season. The Dolphins are 2-4-0 against the spread. The Cardinals are 4-3-0. And the Dolphins are 1-5-0. Tua's back. I think they're going to try to make a statement. He could be rusty. See, this could go either way. 4, I don't like the 4. If it was 3, but, I'm going to go ahead and just go with my original gut. All right, I think Tua's going to come back. They're going to try to make a statement. They have to go on a run, and they're going to have to start right away. Even though Arizona can score and the defense is good, I'm saying take the Dolphins, all right? Take them. Wait till Sunday. It might go down. Right now the line is the Dolphins -4. Try to get them at -3 if you can. I would say wait till last minute to put this. Don't put this play in tonight. Try to get them at if it goes down to 3.5 by the half point, try to get them at -3. But the line right now is 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a message on Sunday morning, depending on what the line is. But this is I like Miami -4. It's just the weather of. It's just a matter of whether we're going to lock it down and make this a play of the week or not. So, next game is the Jets. The Jets are heading into New England with a 2-5-0 record overall, and they're also 2-5-0 against the spread. Patriots are 1-6-0 and 1-5-1 against the spread. All right. This game here, it's, let me see, 7? Seems like a lot. Is that what it is? Yes, we have the Jets -7. Over under 41. Money line is 340. 55% of the public's on the Jets. It seems like a lot. Who's the quarterback? I think we have Brissett, right? Is Brissett the quarterback now? Yeah, Brissett's gonna be the quarterback. It's his second game back in there. He's starting to take the rust out. So I like New England in this game, but I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna lock this down and make this a play of the week. All right. Next, let's go to Atlanta. They're headed into Tampa Bay as 2.5-point favorites. They're favored by 2.5 points. Over under is 45.5. Money line is -150. The last time these two teams met, the Falcons came from behind and Kirk threw for like 500 yards. As far as, I think Tampa Bay has a better shot at this game, but like I said, I have Tampa Bay in my season totals, but I love the under in this game, all right? I think they're going to go back to the drawing board. The defense is going to play tough. Last time, I think they went for like 60 points or something like that, so let's go ahead and take the under. Let's lock this down, all right? Under 45.5, all right? Let's go ahead and buy the half point, take it at 46, and lock this down. This is a play of the week. Call your bookie, tell them you want this game, all right? Take the under 46 in the Atlanta-Tampa Bay game. And then you can come back. It's a 1 o'clock game. You can come back at about 4 o'clock and just leave me a thank you in the comment section. I would appreciate it. Hit that like button and that subscribe button. And turn your notifications on, because I might pull some of these plays. I might add a play. I might get a phone call Sunday morning from my guy in the desert with some line movement. So let's see what happens. All right, next game is Tennessee. They're 11.5-point underdogs against Detroit. Now, Detroit's been killing it. I liked Detroit last week. And Tennessee was one of my plays last week, plays of the week. It looks good in the beginning, but it doesn't matter how it looks. It's how it ends. So they ended up getting smoked by Buffalo. I think that this just seems like a lot as well. 11.5. Buy that take them at 12, all right? But it depends. If Mason Rudolph is the quarterback, take them at plus the 12, all right? If it's Will Levis, leave this game alone, all right? So let's go ahead and lock this down with the contingency that is Mason Rudolph, all right? Mason Rudolph is who we want the QB to be. If it's Will Levis, go ahead and just don't even take this game, all right? So player of the week, if it's Mason Rudolph, all right. That's looking good. Let's make some money, all right? Green Bay. Green Bay's heading into Jacksonville. Really small line here. I mean, I know they lost last week to Detroit. 68% of the public's on Green Bay. Green Bay heading into Jacksonville as 4-point favorites, all right? 49.5. Over under money line is 205. That seems like a high money line for just a 4-point spread, right? I don't have nothing in this game. I mean, Jacksonville, they look good, but if I had to play, I would say take Green Bay, you know, in this play, but I don't know. Do you have anything for this game? Green Bay -4 heading into Jacksonville.
Oh, I'm liking Jacksonville coming off the confidence of being 2 weeks overseas. I think the 2 weeks overseas could help or hurt them. But Green Bay's looking real good. I like Green Bay in this game, even though I would not be surprised if Jacksonville covers this, makes this real close somehow, and this covers the spread. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Not bad. All right, so what's next on the docket? Next we have...
And what are they going off at?
They're going off at 4. Packers -4.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville either wins this game or loses very closely.
Okay. Then we have the Colts. They're heading into Houston. 4-3-0, 6-1-0 against the spread. So if you've been if you've been playing the Colts, you've been making money, all right? The Texans are 5-2-0, 3-3-1 against the spread. All right, and this line is 4.5. All right, you have the Texans -4.5 against the Colts.
I like the Texans.
You like the Texans in this game?
I do.
All right, that sounds
They're
good.
on a roll. These boys on a roll. I think they're deep in the playoffs. They're going.
They are.
They're
Yes.
deep in the playoffs this year.
And there's no telling who the quarterback here is going to be unless they mention it already. Okay, I could be wrong on that. All right, I don't have a play for this, but I like what you said there. So let's go ahead and take the Texans on that one. I like that. I like the Texans on that play right there. Yeah, Baltimore. Baltimore is heading into Cleveland. 8.5 point favored by 8.5. Over under 45. All right. Cleveland has been looking bad, but the good news is that they Cleveland switched their quarterback. All right. So it looks like Thompson Robinson's gonna, or is it Jameis Winston? Jameis Winston. Oh boy, Jameis Winston, Mr. Snow Crab Legs. You know what? I like Winston, man. He's but against the Ravens though. If I had to make a play in this game, I would take the Browns with Jameis Winston. You know, I think he's gonna bring a different attitude into it. I think he's gonna be able to make some plays. You know, they're gonna play more loose. You know, but then again, this is Baltimore, and they can score quick. I mean, that guy Lamar, he's on a tear. He's looking like he's gonna win the MVP right there. So, all right, but 8.5 seems like a lot. But I'm gonna stay off of this game because, there's no telling how Jameis Winston's gonna play. But if I had to, I would take the Browns there. All right, let me see. Buffalo. They're heading into Seattle after smoking the Texans. You know, after smoking the Titans last week. They got off to a slow start, but they came back and ended up covering. And they're heading into Seattle as 3-point. They're favored by 3 points. All right, over unders 45.5. And they're 5-2 overall, 4-3-0 against the spread. Seattle's 4-3-0 overall, 2-4-1 against the spread. All right, last 10, Buffalo 7-3. Alrighty then. I don't know. Buffalo can score, but they can also. I mean, Buffalo's a good team. So against Seattle, I don't have a play in this game. But do you have something for this game?
They're jinxed. I just think that's a great team that's jinxed. I don't know if Buffalo will ever rise to their potential.
Okay.
They lose all the games they should win, and they never go as far as they should or could.
Right.
So Buffalo versus Seattle, it's another coin toss for me.
Right, 70% of the public's on the over. So if I had to play it, I'll take the under by the half point, take it at 46. The Saints, they're heading into LA. The Chargers are 7-point favorites. Over unders 41. Money line is minus 340. All right, the Saints. Who's their quarterback? Is it gonna be his Carr back? You know, or is it still gonna be Rattler? I don't even know. Right, that's probably something that I should know. Probably should have checked that before this. Let me go ahead and check it right now. Their Carr is doubtful, so it looks like it's gonna be Spencer Rattler. All right, so if that's the case now,
I like the Chargers.
Chargers minus the 7, yes. But let's go ahead and take the Chargers minus the 7. Rattler looks like he's gonna be the quarterback. He's getting his feet wet. He might be coming around, but still, from what I've seen, I don't like it. So, and the Chargers are at home, so we're gonna take the Chargers. 425. You have the Bears. They're heading into Washington to face the Commanders.
Here we go. This is my NFC team versus my hometown team.
Bears 4-1-1 against the spread. Washington's 5-1-1 against the spread. All right. Washington overall is 5-2. Chicago is 4-2 overall. All right. The over in this game seems like it's a pretty low. It seems like it's pretty low to me. All right. So we're gonna have to do what we're gonna have to do here is 45.5. No, I'm sorry, wrong. 43.5. That seems pretty low. 71% of the plugs on the over. But you know what I said? Just keep riding the Commanders over. I mean, every game's been over. You got Marcus saying Jalen Daniels he's questionable. I think he'll play. I mean, he wants to go up against Caleb Williams. That's his boy. The number 1 overall pick versus the number 2 overall pick. And it's just ribs. You know, ribs, they really can't, you really can't, hurt him anymore. It's just pain tolerance. So I think he'll be out there. And depending, because you got to be able to torque and rotate, on them throws. So it all depends on how much pain he can take. But I would say take the over in this and just Washington has the momentum. Washington plus the 3. Might as well. Why not? And then you have the Panthers. They're heading into Denver. All right. They're plus 11. Over unders 41. Denver 11 seems like it's a lot. 72% of the public's on there. Money line's minus 600. You know what? Give me Denver minus the 11. They have good defense. It's going to be in Denver. They might have a hard time breathing up there. So go ahead and take Denver there. The Chiefs, they're heading into Las Vegas. All right. Hopefully they don't do too much partying in Las Vegas and they could go ahead and cover this spread. Las Vegas is done. I mean, they should be, if I were there, I'd just be tanking. They need a new coach. They need a whole new front office, in my opinion. All right, over under is 41.5. Money line is minus 500. Now, remember what I've told you guys. Kansas City, they've been killing it, straight killing against the spread. 5-1-0. They're 6-0. The last 10-0. So might as well just ride the Chiefs. All right, we had the Chiefs last week as one of the plays of the week, and they actually ended up winning the game, so they covered. So let's go ahead and take the Chiefs. All right, take the Chiefs minus the 9. They should be able to beat the Raiders pretty easily, but be wary of a backdoor cover there. Dallas is heading into San Francisco. All right, San Francisco, they're favored by 4.5 points. Over unders 47. This is a must win for the Cowboys. This is a must win for them. All right, if not, I mean, what's their owner's name? Jerry Jones. He doesn't really let coaches go in the middle of the season, but he's gonna have to let McCarthy go. I mean, they're looking bad. Their expectations, but that's another team where I'm gonna have to say what you said about Buffalo. How they can't meet their expectations, and they just, I don't know. I guess they're cursed or something. But Dallas plus 4.5 over under 47. They're looking bad. I'll say take San Francisco minus the 4. All right, and the last game for Monday night. This is a Monday night game. The Giants, they're heading into Pittsburgh. 6-point underdogs. Over under 36.5. Pretty low. Money line is plus 220 for the Giants. Minus 270 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. I don't have a play for this, but if we do, I'll go ahead and make
plus the 7. Or minus the 7. What is it, minus 6 or minus
Minus the 6.
I'll take Steelers minus 6 all day with this
Well, to
game.
wrap it up, what we're going to do is we're going to do Atlanta, the under 46. All right, by the half point, take them under 46. The Eagles plus the 3. Tennessee plus the 12. By the half point, take them plus the 12 if Mason Rudolph's the quarterback. And then we're going to take Miami. The line right now is 4. Try to get them down. Hopefully by Sunday it'll be at 3.5 and you can buy it down to 3. All right. So those are the 4 plays for you guys. Let's go ahead and make some money. Go 4-0. I see you at the cashier's box. All right. What are we doing with the parlays this
It's
week?
a tricky week for parlays. You got to put some money down to get paid. I like the Jets. Money line. I like Detroit. Money line. I like the Texans. Money line for a 3-legger. I recommend $50 on this one.
Okay.
$50 if you can afford it. Now let's have some fun. I like Philly plus 3.5. With the Jets on the money line. With Tampa Bay on the money line. With the Lions on the money line. With the Texans on the money line. I'm staying away from the Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. I like the Bears on the money line in Washington. At Washington, I like the Bears on the money line. I like the Dallas on the money line going into Monday night. And I like the Giants versus Steelers over 36.5. So call it 37.
That's right. And you was on that over Pittsburgh last week too, right?
Yeah.
That was a winner, baby. All right, that's week 8. It's wrapped up. Go ahead and play with your heads, not with your hearts. Good luck to you, and we'll see you at the cashier's box. It's the spread zone. Boom, boom.
What's the definition of success? What it mean to you? Traveling, having money, doing what you want to do. Or is it something deeper, like helping all your people? What if you try to lead them and they bite their hand and feed them? You know you can't reach them, but you know you can't leave them. Either one is coming with a cost, and neither one is cheaper. See, the moments of truth be the twist and the turn. Word the gangstar, cause it's still hard to earn. Learn from mistakes, my fate's to sit straight in a dual motor Tesla.